Hey, what's up, guys? Spencer Rhodes here. So, Alex is a character that appeared in Season 2 of Fear the Walking Dead. She also appeared in one or more of the little webisodes that they had on the plane. I never watched them. I don't know too much about them. I just know that she was in them. And she was in Season 2. And she was a character that was not killed off, but just sort of disappeared. Like, we just didn't really get a conclusion to her story, and it really seemed kind of awkward. Like there's been characters on Fear the Walking Dead before, like Taka and Crazy Dog and Tobias that they didn't get killed off, but they didn't stay on the show. They just left and we never saw them again. But compared to Alex, I feel like those characters had more of a completeness, more of a complete story arc, and their departure sort of was a conclusion to their part of the show, and it was complete. And, yes, they might come back. Yes, we might want them to come back. But if they don't come back, it's still kind of complete. They don't seem like unfinished storylines, unfinished characters. And Alex sort of just seemed unfinished. Like, it really seemed like they were kind of building her up to have an important role in Season 2. And then she just sort of disappeared out of nowhere. So it was just kind of awkward. So that's why there have been a lot of people, including myself, that are wanting her to return, just because she just seemed unfinished. In Season 2, basically, she's stuck on this little boat with her boyfriend, and her boyfriend had been badly burned and is slowly dying and is slowly suffering, and she ends up seeing Strand's ship with Mass and Travis, Alicia, and everyone, and she begs them to help her, but Strand's in charge of the boat because it's his boat, and he's going to where his boyfriend is, and he doesn't want any more people. He doesn't want anything else to get in the way, so he doesn't want to help Alex and her boyfriend, and Madison argues with him, and I think Travis says that they can attach her boat to their boat and then take them somewhere better. And Strand pretends to agree with it, but then he ends up later on cutting it off with a knife or whatever, and basically screws them over. And then Alex's boyfriend later dies, and then later on, Travis gets captured, and he sees Alex again, and Alex has joined a group of people that are pretty much bad guys, that are pretty much wanting to hurt Mass and Strand and everyone, and Alex has joined them, and she wants revenge. She wants revenge on everyone that was involved. She wants revenge on Travis. I mean, it would make sense to want revenge on Strand. I mean, Madison and Travis were trying to help Alex. Strand was the one that basically got Alex's boyfriend killed, but Alex was wanting revenge on Travis, on everyone. Alex was really, really mad and upset about her boyfriend's death, which I understand. But, I mean, she blamed people that actually did their best to help her. So she was sort of having an antagonist role, like a villain role. And then Travis and everyone, they escape, but Alex just not seen again. She just sort of disappears, and we never see her again. And like I said, it was just really awkward because it just seemed unfinished. Like, it just seemed like they had built her up for something big, and then just poof, she's gone. And she wasn't in any of the other seasons. So, will she return? I think she should. I really think she should. I know there's a bunch of characters that just disappeared and we never saw them again, but her in particular, it just seemed so, like I said, just incomplete. Like, maybe they're planning on bringing her back. Maybe the writers have a plan. Maybe she comes back in Season 6 or Season 7. I don't know. I mean, Dave Erickson was the showrunner during Season 2, and he's not the showrunner anymore, so whatever plans he had have definitely changed. He was going to have Madison and Alicia live to Madison and Nick live to Season 7. But yeah, his plans were changed because he wasn't the showrunner anymore. So if he had some big plan for Alex to come back in Season 10 or whatever, whatever the fuck, that's no longer going to happen because he's not the showrunner anymore. So I don't know what's going to happen with Alex. But me personally, out of all the characters that have disappeared and they weren't dead, but we just don't see them, and people want them to come back. I think Alex is definitely one of the bigger ones for me personally. I think it'd be cool to see Tobias again, but I like Tobias, so I feel like if he comes back, it'll be like Morales, where he just gets killed. If Tobias never comes back, I can just pretend like he lived forever and he died at the age of 90 and he just like took over the world during the apocalypse. Like, I liked him, so I kind of want that type of future for him. And he at least he kind of got like a completed little arc before he left. Alex was just an incomplete arc, incomplete character development, and I really feel like she should come back. It could kind of be like how Lily came back in Telltale's The Walking Dead games. It could be like that. Maybe she's a main villain, or maybe she's not a villain. Maybe she's a good person. Maybe she's someone that helps Morgan's group or something. I mean, the interesting thing is that out of all those people in season 2, the only ones that are still alive are Alicia, Daniel, and Strand. But Strand was the main person responsible for the death of her boyfriend, so she might particularly want to kill him and get revenge on him, and that could be interesting for Strand, because Strand's not that person anymore. He's a much better person now. So it'd be like sort of like Strand it could be complicated for him, because he's like, I'm sorry I did that to you. I'm sorry, but I don't want you to kill me. I don't want you to hurt my friends. I just don't try to kill us, and you can join us. Let's just forgive me and let's move on. And then she doesn't, and it puts Strand in a position to where he has to maybe kill her to save his friends, sort of like having to end the monster he created in a way. Like, that could be really interesting for Strand. Since at this point I feel like Strand is going to live for a while longer, so that could be really interesting. Or like I said, maybe she's a good guy or something. Maybe that I don't know. But yeah, out of all the characters that I've left, I would really want her to come back, because I just want her to come back. I just feel like that's a loose end, and they need to tie the loose end. Whether it's she's a bad guy, a good guy, she gets killed off, she joins the main cast. They need to complete her. They need to finish her character story, because it just seemed incomplete and unfinished, and it kind of sticks out like a sore thumb. Like with Walker and Tobias, they don't stick out like a sore thumb like Alex does. So I really think that Alex needs to come back, and I think that could be really interesting, and she could have a really interesting role in the story if she does come back. Anyway, that's all I have for this video. Let me know what you think in the comments below. Don't be shy. Hit that like and subscribe. I'm not going anywhere. I make 1 to 2 Walking Dead videos per day, so please hit that subscribe button. Right now we are at 563 subscribers. My goal is to try to get to 600 in the next few months. So just remember, every subscriber counts. Every bit of support matters and is very, very appreciated. Hopefully we can get to that goal of 600. Anyway, with all that said, I'm Spencer Rhodes, and I will see you guys later. Bye!